Quick update on the trailer. If you remember, I told you back since the trailer was new that this hub right here would get hot when I would use it, and they figured out that the axle was bad, so Dexter sent out a new axle out to the dealer, and I was able to, even though I couldn't really walk too well, I was able to bring the trailer on Monday, and they replaced the axle. It came out nice. So they wouldn't let me out of the truck to go back there to get video of this, so I figured I'd just videotape it in the mirror. That is done, so I can use it now once I can get around. I'm able to hobble a little bit right now, but I wanted to show you a design flaw of this trailer, and I'm going to fix it. So here's a look. Anybody that doesn't know what a gooseneck trailer, how it attaches, there's basically a ball. There's a trailer ball underneath there, and that slides over it. Well, the lock mechanism, what holds it down when you want to unlock it, you actually have to, and I'll get up there and show you, but you actually have to pull that collar back, and I'll show you in a minute when I get up there. But you have to hold that back as you raise the trailer off the ball. And unless you have two people, or I use a hook sometimes, but I'm going to actually drill an indent on top of it to have the mechanism hold it open. So I'll show you what I'm going to do when I get up there. So this collar right here is what locks it. So you pick this up and you pull this back like that. So what I'm going to do, see, it's got a hole that locks it from opening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole right here. So when this gets pulled back, you can put that down and it'll hold it open. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So there it is. Drilled, locked open. So you pull that up, that locks it shut, but there's the hole to hold it. So much better that way, because it was impossible to do by yourself unless I have like a long hook that I used to use for a snowplow, to unhook a snowplow from under a truck, and I would reach in and you could do it, but it still was a long reach. So much better that way. They should do it from the factory. Little peek at how high the water came up after that hurricane that came, well, it didn't come through to us, but we got the rain from North Carolina, and actually we got quite a bit here. But if you look, this is about where the water level is now. Again, it's all based on the fact that the dam is broken open. So this is, we stay level with the creek. But you can see how high it came up. You can see it came up right away, all the way up to there on the finger. So that's probably, I would say, 8 feet. Again, you never get good perception on the camera, but and if you look across the way, you can see that it went up to there. So it was up pretty good. And again, you can see that the the float is moved. And of course, it was during the time, well, my back still isn't right, and at least I can walk around now, but now the float is there. So it's beached itself right in my way. Of course, I have to move all that, so hopefully I can get it pushed into the water. And I'm going to put it on the other side of the finger, out in the middle of that over there, and I'm going to anchor it out there so that the geese can have a place to nest on as well. So just wanted to give you that. So that's about where the water will be. That's about where it'll be. So probably right here to where I'm standing, it'll be right to about here. So it'll be good if I could ever get to finish it. And there's a shot of the geese. Today is Saturday, November 20th, 21st. So just wanted to get that shot before it washed away on you. Well, I'm back at it since I can walk. Did pretty good yesterday. A friend of mine helped me. We took our boat out, brought it back to the shop so I can do the maintenance and stuff on it. Won't put it back in until the spring. And I want to get back up on Goose Plateau, I guess as it's called now. So remember a couple of videos back, I took the top of it down and started moving this gumbo back, and it was really wet. And it hasn't rained. Well, up on it now. It's not too bad. We'll see. But again, this all ultimately has to get moved down there. So, right there to continue that road back. But I want to get this closer to the road so I can load it into the dump truck better, or just use the loader. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to do. Hopefully this will work. And you can see when the water level came up, I've got a swimming hole in what I dug out last time, because the water came way up here. But I think this will be all right. Give it a shot anyway to see how it goes. Well, trying a different camera angle here. Now maybe get the controls. I don't know. We'll see. I can't see the picture of it, so. like 2 months since I was able to get in here. For the longest 2 months. I'm not one that doesn't like to sit around. I don't like to sit around and do nothing. And when you can't even walk, I mean, not even like walk to go to the bathroom or go to the fridge or whatever, it's not fun. We're going a little stir crazy for after about the first day. from this side. I left the excavator up there so you can get a height perspective on it. So got quite a bit, all the way from, where's my finger, over here to there, and it's down pretty far, but you can see that whole pile. I'll get it from the other side as well, but it's that goes all the way to the ground, not up on the hill that was already there. So I'm pretty much done on that side for now. Next thing I'm going to do is I got to put that culvert pipe in the ditch with that new fence where I had to move the gate, so now I need a crossing over there. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to track the machine around, and I always like to never shut the machine off in a place where if it doesn't start again, it's not easy to fix. Not that that's ever happened, fortunately, but just in case I'm not breaking my own rule, that's why it's still running. So I got to walk around, go get it, track it around, and I'll take a narration on that side too, so you can get a view of that side. Okay, here's a look from this side. Get a little perspective with the excavator up there. A pretty big pile. It was about 4 hours and 15 minutes, I think. Now you can't get a good view, hopefully in the video you'll be able to see it, but this is probably, whereas this one isn't as deep, this one is probably about 6, I probably dug down about 6 feet, between 4 and 6 feet. So you could see the height, and I'll get a shot from up there. Walk around. But as you'll see in the video, I hope you'll see in the video anyway, I pushed a lot of this over. So it's not only high, but it's all this. I was able to push it over. And then I got up on top of the pile at one point and threw it over as far as I could. So the only thing I'm going to have to do, I got to make a new ramp over here to get out. But other than that, I'll be done here for a little while. I'm going to let it dry. It wasn't too bad, but I did dig up some wet stuff, so I'm going to let it dry before I work with it. But here's a look view from up here and the top of the pile. So not quite a bit. I should have enough to finish this road, but it needs a lot. So there we go. I'm going to make the ramp and track it around.